I'm doing the handheld here because this place is just so pretty. Ooh, I got a whiff of dry fish there. Hollow block house going up. We're coming down off the top of a mountain here on the north end of Guimaras. I've never been down this road, so we'll see this together. There's a jeepney coming at us. Real narrow road in here, of course. It'd be nice to have a house here. It was cool. Hello, ladies. Everybody was so nice there. Those little nipa huts, got a whole family or two living in them. The ones we showed you on the sides of the road. It's either that or the hollow blocks like this one here, little 4-inch hollow blocks. Basketball court, just an area of dirt with basketball hoops tied on each tree, nailed to each tree. The road is real narrow here. It's going to be exciting. And this is what's so pretty about being in the Philippines. You just got miles and miles of this beauty. Roads, just like being out in the country all the time. There's a cemetery. I don't have an appointment with them this week. A real windy road here. Kind of cool. Wish you guys could be here. I'm cruising at about 20 to 25 kilometers an hour. That probably equates out to about 15 miles an hour. Well, we're coming down the back side of this mountain. And I think when I get down to the bottom here, we're going to see we're going to be seeing the Pacific Ocean again. Wow, big drop-offs to the left. Hello! They all call me Joe. Getting used to my new name. Beautiful coconut trees just everywhere. Jungles all around us. Ah, there's the ocean. The family looks like they live here. Hello. Hilltop view. I bet you they charge for that. Wow, what a view down off the side. No, y'all don't give me a hard time about a bracket or a helmet cam. I can do better by holding it by hand. I can still point my head toward the road and see where I'm going and hold the camera. I'm fine. There's a good shot. It's the terraced rice fields down below in between these two mountains. Hello. Hello. Some nice chops in these houses here. Here's another above ground cemetery here. They stack the family members on top of each other as they pass away. Well, I'm going down this gravel road here. I'm probably going to have to turn the camera off. Well, I made it down toward the, I'm down near the water here on Guimaras Island. I'm on the probably be the most northeast point, and I've got down to a road here. It's Navalas, Navalas, Navalas Elementary School. I guess that's going to be the barangay, maybe the city here too. You can see it's nice and beautiful back down here behind me. Kind of a gravel road, looks like, according to my GPS. It's just kind of a little gravel road that goes to a few more houses, scattered houses along the beach down there. And then the road I'm on here, let me turn it around for you. It takes off and it goes through more jungles. We've got off to the right over here, we've got the Pacific Ocean. The water's right up close to us now. We came down off the top of the last hill. I'm going to try to zoom in on this for you here too, if you guys can see it. Here's my GPS on my phone. It's called the Maps ME. And right here where my thumb is, it's got a little arrow. See if I can zoom in on it here. You see the little blue arrow, and you can see that the arrow is pointing down that road. Well, this new version of Maps ME, it's got a little pointer, so when you point your cell phone a certain direction, point it ahead of you, the little arrow will point you the direction you're heading, or actually the direction you need to go. And you can download the software. It's an automatic update because it recognizes your location. In the Philippines, it'll give you a software package for all the roads, and it keeps updating. So we're going to head along this little blue dot here. We're going to go to this point here, and then probably come back the same direction. I don't think there's a return trip, but that's the Maps ME, and this I'm just taking you. There's no set course today. I didn't make a destination. I'm just out cruising. So we'll see where this goes the rest of the day. I started down the road and it got so pretty here I had to stop. I'm going to try to do some more handheld from the motorcycle for you. But this is a pretty view. We're right here at the water, right here at the Pacific. You can see the big Go Fast boat, the trimaran, coming from one of the other islands on the right hand side. Coconut trees lining all the way down both sides of the road and out in the fields. Banana trees. There's pineapples, there's all kinds of stuff out here. So let me try to do some more from the motorcycle for you. It even smells like the beach here. Smell the salt air and some of the grasses. Some of these grasses in the beach got their own smell. We can smell that in the beaches in Galveston. They got these trees numbered for some reason. There's a crew out there doing some digging. Everything here is hard labor. Looks like they're clearing out the property because I see a bunch of roots piled up. I'm not going to try to go down another road. There's the ocean again. I'm not going to try to go down these two roads here, gravel, and I don't see the need to go down them. I can get enough camera video from the other road, so I'm going to turn it around. This is a typical road. Hello. This typical road in the Philippines. You got their houses in here, and in the rice fields. This is a pretty view in through here, so I thought I'd sneak off this little side road and get it for you. You've got utility lines, power lines going through here, which is kind of neat. They're sometimes hard to get. A lot of conductors on there, so they can. Well, there's an old church over here and some kind of a real old building here. It looked like it's been here for at least 100 years. I'm going to try to get over there and get a picture of that. I think it was a church that was destroyed by the World War II and they rebuilt it, so I'm not sure. Let me go look at it. Well, this is the entrance to the church. I think that this is called the Navalas Church, N-A-V-A-L-L-E-S or A-S Church. Here in the northeastern point of Guimaras Island. They got this huge structure before the church. The church is through that alleyway. I'm going to take you through there to show you the church. It's a real old church here. I don't see a time or a date or anything on it. But this big structure here looks like it was a lookout tower at one point. And this could again be for the Islamic raiders, but I didn't know that they hid over here and it hit this far north. Look at this gigantic tree here. Just tell its age by all those vines, all those roots. It's a gigantic tree. These trees are really big here. They're not as tall as what I find in America in the redwoods, but the trees are real old and real big. So let me try to get you through there. Well, there's the building again from the security building or whatever it used to be. They've got these concrete walls around here, or these concrete pedestals. All this stuff is done in concrete. Looks like the fence material is done in concrete with the points on it. It's kind of unusual, but this is really serene. Nice to have something like this in your backyard for the aesthetics. But those walls in that building are, my goodness, 10 feet thick. Pretty impressive looking little building. And then here's your church, the Navalas Church. I see some red iron for the roof, so they've rebuilt the roof. And this is typical of the Gothic architecture from the Spaniards. Original designs. And then they've redone the sides, modern. The sides look like they're modern. With the new red iron. They got the red iron roof up there. And these big blocks. This architecture is something. But that's the original from back in the 1800s. And they've done some repairs to it, of course. We had the 1948 earthquake that knocked out a lot of these buildings, and then they modernized it. I'm going to try to take you in the front door. It's open. I'm seeing a lot of the churches are locked up here. Not on Guimaras, but here in the Philippines. Except when they're open for service. This one here just happens to be open. This is pretty spectacular. There's their little shrine here. And off to this side, I have never seen one before, but this looks like this may be one of those, yeah, where the preacher gets in one side and you're in the other side, and it's a confessional, I think. That's what it looks like. And here's, I think, where that's called their holy water here. Modern ceiling, got plywood ceilings. The floors are all done with a nice tile. Speakers all wrapped all the way around it so you can hear. I don't see fans in this church. I see a lot of fans in the other churches to help get some air through here, and this one doesn't have one, but being this close to the Pacific, they probably have enough breezes. Wow, this is old.